Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Or I just have to go back from whence I came. Yeah, I feel like there's gonna be more baddies. As long as it's no more of those assholes that I just fought. I have to do that. I remember. Oh, I have no blood. That's why that's not working. There we go. Just one that I'm seeing. Two of them. Is this how I came in? I think it is. Oh, good. I was able to be a coward. Okay, basically what I tried to do is this side quest right here. However, every single enemy is a lot higher than me in level, obviously. But like, I killed like a ton of like level 9 and 10 guys, they're no problem. Once I got up to 12 or 15, things got a bit tougher. Oh, hello, look at skulls. So, I pretty much decided... I love this power so much. Oh. Nice job. Oh, I'm not locked onto you. I wonder if things aren't going my way. That is one thing. In some games, you don't have to focus on one particular enemy. But in this one, you definitely do. Drink, 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 drink. Now back up. Look at that. Now you're dead. So yeah, I did try, so I'm actually on the other side of the hospital now. But I am just at too low a level for that nonsense. Now, how do I get back into the hospital? That's the question. Or I can craft it in there, or I can craft it in the hospital. Well, the morgue is full of skulls. The Pembroke is not. So what do you think I'm going to do? Stay at home. Good advice. Anybody here I have to worry about? Here we are. Hello, do you have anything to say to me? Hello?
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
No, nothing here. Nothing there either. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
Did I see a doctor just a minute ago? Here we go. Hello, doctor.
Good evening, sir.
So it is true. The famous Dr. Reed has joined us. I can't think of any better news during these terrible times.
Do we know each other?
Actually, yes. We met once before, at the Rockefeller University in New York.
Dr. Tippett, yes, I remember. I was assisting Professor Carell in his research about coronary bypasses. He had nothing but praise for you.
He was also very confident about your future. And look at you now. Eminent surgeon and blood transfusion specialist.
Okay.
You're exhausting yourself, Corcoran. Maybe you should think about preserving your strength.
No, we must keep on healing all those poor souls. We are the last rampart before chaos. Once more unto the breach.
Nurse Brannigan is worried about you, Doctor.
She should not have told you that. I will have a word with her.
You don't have to blame her for her honesty.
I'm not that kind of man, my dear Jonathan. Actually, Nurse Brannigan's opinion is the only one I may listen to.
Good, then I'm glad I used that one. I apologize for this talking to his back thing. I can't seem to get his face. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen. No, definitely not. Alright.
What is the Pembroke Hospital situation? And please, speak freely.
This hospital is not exactly the best of London. I'm sure you are used to working in a better environment.
I was in the war.
It's not exactly the best situation in London either. I can't have expected this hospital to be prepared for what was to come.
Don't be misled by appearances, Dr. Reed. This hospital does not lack talented people. It just lacks hope.
Of course it does. Look at this.
What can you tell me about the staff in the hospital?
Some are really good, and others are not so good. But during this troubled period, there is no time for slander. I prefer to focus on the positive character traits.
Like what?
Tell me more about cherished people, then.
Nurse Brannigan is a pearl. She is the most helpful and dedicated nurse I've ever worked with. A clever and cheerful woman.
You really seem to admire her skills.
I'll go even further. If she was a man, she would be a damn fine practitioner.
1918. Must remember that.
Any opinion about the management?
I don't always agree with Dr. Swansea's reserve, but I must admit he does all he can to keep this facility running during this crisis.
Ah, yes, the burden of command. I was fed up with this concept while serving as a medical officer.
Don't get me wrong. Swansea's a good administrator. I just wish he would get out of his office now and again.
Bit of a homebody, is he? And nothing at all. Goodbye, good sir.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett.
Now, can I see your face?
Good evening, Doctor.
Hey, look at that.
Dr. Reed, any good news to share?
Rarely ever.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett.
I could actually see his face. Alright, let's head upstairs and see if we can craft this thing yet. Did I read this? I think I did. Office, I believe, is all the way down here. Fabulous. Is this what I need to craft? I don't want to do it if that's not what I have to do. What does it say? Yeah, treatment for fatigue. I think I tried to craft it, but I couldn't before. There we go. Got a few of them now. 'Cause why not? That needs water. I don't have any.
The flower's dying. It needs water.
Oh, wow. As always, you guys can pause to read that if you care to. I don't need any ammo, I don't think. I don't want to hold myself short later.
I cannot enter.
You haven't been invited inside? Anything here I should know about? I'm gonna say no.
Not now.
Oh, fine. I was hoping to talk to you, but I guess not. Okay, I know her. I don't know him. Let's go find him. Hello.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm new here.
I've already heard about you, Dr. Reed. I'm Milton Hooks, the ambulance driver for this shithole of a hospital.
That's quite a blunt introduction, Mr. Hooks.
You can call me Milton. I like to speak my mind, Dr. Reed. Perk of the job. Don't judge me, and I won't judge you.
I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about.
Well, I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure a gun can't be used as a surgical instrument.
You have a keen eye. I learned to shoot during the war, and have carried one ever since. Old habits die hard.
No need to explain, Dr. Reed. And if you ever need a better gun, remember, I may have something for you.
Oh, really?
Are you really smuggling weapons through the hospital?
And why not? I've already been attacked by patients, you know. And by gang members willing to steal my money.
But you're not defending yourself. You're selling guns to civilians.
You keep people alive your own way, Doctor. I offer them another way to protect their health.
He's not wrong.
How is the situation around here?
You want to hear the situation is all right? It's fucking awful. We lack everything. And it's getting worse every day.
So what do you do exactly in this hospital? Apart from smuggling guns, I mean.
I've been an ambulance driver since... too long, I guess. I bring sick people here night and day. It's a dirty job, but I get it done. Most of the time.
Most of the time.
Since you're on the front line, how is the sanitary situation in this vicinity?
It's a complete disaster. It's even getting dangerous to enter some streets or buildings. Even the locals attack you.
It sounds like things have been a bit rough recently. What's happened?
Yesterday I got attacked by the patient I was bringing here. I escaped through the hospital's garden. but I lost my wallet when I was running.
You left an infected patient outside the hospital. That's incredibly dangerous.
Go there yourself if you want, but be careful, Doctor. I'd rather not bring your dead body back.
It's not really his fault. Oh, wow. This is rude.
Why do you have such a mediocre reputation among your colleagues, Milton?
Fuck them. Nobody knows the horrors I've seen since working here. This city was sick long before the epidemic, Dr. Reed.
I know it's a difficult task, but correct me if I'm wrong. Is this not the job you are paid to do?
I've seen babies left to die while their brothers were properly fed. Underage girls and boys sold to all manner of perverts.
I'm sorry, I don't know what to say.
Yeah, exactly. We lack words. So excuse me if I don't look on the bright side of life.
Can't blame him. Nothing there.
I have some good news, Milton.
What? The epidemic's over?
I retrieved your wallet, with all the money and a certain picture.
Well, yeah, Pippa Hawkins is my girl. So what? Is it the difference of skin color that bothers you?
Not at all, Milton.
Good. Please, take this money anyway. To remind you to keep your mouth shut. Not everybody is as broad-minded as you, Dr. Reed.
I didn't realize that was them.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
But then I don't recognize faces yet. Okay, this is good to know. Okay, I don't need anything just now, but that is very good to know. Hello. Can I say something to you?
Good evening, Miss Howcroft. How are you tonight?
I need blood, Doctor. Warm, rich, vibrant blood.
Tell me, Thelma, why do you feel so attached to Mr. Elwood? Why him?
I'm not sure, Doctor. I think we have a bond of some sort. We've both suffered so much. He's the only mortal I find interesting.
Do you plan to make him a vampire too?
Of course not. How could I inflict my curse on anybody else? I'm not that cruel, Doctor.
So you didn't do it to me then?
Would you say you and Mr. Elwood are romantically involved?
No. No, Thomas is a delicate soul. Even though he disguises it. But I am not the woman he needs. No, for I am a vampire, Doctor.
Can we cure her, please?
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
He keeps calling her Mistress of the Dark. I want somebody to call me Mistress of the Dark. I definitely need that title.
Finally, you've returned, Doctor. Did you find anything of value?
Yes, nurse.
You've worked your first miracle, Doctor. Now, this patient here needs immediate treatment.
Duty calls? When the storm has passed, I'll show you how to mix the remedy yourself with the same basic ingredients.
Many thanks, Doctor. When you've finished, you ought to report to Dr. Swansea in his office. He's been looking for you. Seemed pressing.
Oh, okay. This can be a really cool mechanic.